Prepare yourself. You're about to listen to Super GamesCast 64 with your host, Trey Mitchell, and your other hosts, Austin Guttery and Connor Risenhoover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, failure!
What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Super GamesCast 64. This right here is another podcast of our episode of the podcast about video games and fun.
You know what, bud? You know what I think this might be? This might be the last episode of our 10th year.
The last episode of our 10th year?
Because we will have our 10-year anniversary is... I want to say like the 16th. Actually, next week's might be the last.
We want to celebrate that when
Connor is back. We're going to celebrate the 10-year anniversary sometime in a few months. We will mention it, but we're not going to celebrate until Connor's back.
No, because Connor, Zach, we have Zach in tonight, one of our favorite co-hosts.
I'm Connor. What's up?
Zach. He's subbing for Connor. Connor had a horrible accident where
he accidentally ejaculated
his penis
into his wife on
accident.
Some stuff came out.
Some goop came out.
And then a baby came out of her later.
It's unfortunate, but it happens.
We don't know how it works.
We don't know how it works.
We got our best people working on it.
We have all the scientists, all our lab coats in the lab.
But Connor is out suckling for a few months.
He is suckling.
So yeah, when he gets back in the meantime, we have Zach, who's one of our earlier guests.
He is. I was just thinking about that.
We had him on back when we were still at the studio.
Yeah.
At the
and
station.
I think the first two friends of yours I met were Adam and Zach at the same time.
Really?
You brought him to the studio.
Take us back.
Whoa, three-way.
Visualize it on the green screen.
Show
Show the video.
And there's a video. You guys are walking. It's Zach and Adam. Adam's looking like McLovin. Zach's looking real cool.
Well, we hit a movie reference, so let's we'll move on.
All right.
Adam and I are making out.
You're making
and
out.
What happens next?
Just going hard. Just tongue.
And that's the whole memory.
Just like hair being pulled. Ears being pulled.
Ew, what are you into?
I don't know. Just all out at it.
Well, welcome, Zach.
No regard for like pain or just going at it, you know?
That's what Zach's into.
I'm gonna keep going.
He's got a neighbor downstairs who's got chains and whips and stuff.
Yeah.
I do. He's bumping some bass right now.
Oh yeah?
Really?
That would my other friend Adam used to live next to a lady who would make BDSM like whips and chains and stuff in her studio.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Just in her spare time.
Yeah. Well, that was her business.
That was her job.
So my friend Adam lived at the in the Cedars. It was this old bottle cap factory, and they made them into like condos, but people use them for just art and stuff
Studios,
like that.
okay.
Studios, and so yeah.
I guess there's enough horny people to supply a whole business with whips and chains and things.
Yeah. It's great. This is
art is art.
This is not a BDSM podcast, Zach.
Unless we're talking BDSM. What's a game that starts with a B?
Zach, how have you been?
What is a game that starts with a B?
Bayonetta,
Sonic. Oh, wait, no. Bayonetta, Dragon Quest Builders, Bayonetta,
Ball Pit,
and
Bioshock,
and Mario.
Bioshock.
Okay.
B. Zach, what's a B name for a video game?
B name for a video game? Bioshock's a good one.
Borderlands.
Right?
There we go.
Borderlands.
So unless we're talking Borderlands, Dragon Age, Builders. What's Biomutant?
Biomutant.
We open up Steam.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
BattleBit.
Wait, you just caught on.
Yeah, I thought you were just listing B name.
No.
Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate.
We're not talking BDSM unless we're talking Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse Sparking 03.
Batman Arkham Origins.
Batman Arkham Origins.
Sonic.
The
Batman
Siege.
Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham City. Batman.
This is the dumbest conversation
Gotham City.
we've ever had.
Batman Arkham Asylum.
Batman or
Game of the Year edition.
Yeah, Game of the Year edition.
You know, it doesn't have to be video
Back to the
games.
Future.
Doesn't have to be video
Drama.
games. We could be talking backgammon, dice, soccer, and marbles.
Oh, like in Cirque.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's do the news.
We got some bad news.
Today is not a good... It's not going to be
We
a
got
good
some
era.
bad, dumb, stupid
Monkey news. Zach, first we need a news song. Please give me a song that I can rearrange the words to, make it video game news themed.
Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades.
I think that's the only part of that song I know. You know what? I'll do Ace of Base.
I think you said Ace of Spades.
He did, but I'm doing Ace of Base because I know it. I heard the news. It's GamesCast news with our special guest, Zach. Here is Trey with all of Connor's stories. I heard the news on Super GamesCast 64 today.
Okay.
Huh?
Fine.
All right.
And pretty good.
Thank you.
The most significant restructuring in Xbox history.
This is news that affects me personally.
How does it affect you personally?
Because we are working on 2 campaigns at work, one with Forza and one with just Xbox in general. And I asked a question in a meeting yesterday, hey, are the layoffs going to affect
they not
these
know?
projects? They were like, oh, we didn't hear about this. So
Wait, no, details, please, if you can. So they just had no idea that this was happening.
I don't know that the Forza team. No, so the people on my team did not know this was happening.
Okay.
I don't think the Forza team is affected.
Right.
Because that's kind of a separate thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of the layoffs have reached us. The news of them have reached us yet.
Yeah.
So, and the people we're working with may not have been laid off.
Okay.
Yes.
But that's kind of funny that they're probably not or that at least they're not, in tune with what's going on.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
These are like Instagram girlies coming up
Okay.
with like TikTok trends.
Right.
Who
They
happen to be working with Forza on one thing.
They don't understand the apocalypse that just happened.
Yeah. But tell us about it.
Xbox CEO Asha Sharma has confirmed 1,600 Xbox staff will lose their jobs today, with another 1,600 set to cut during their the next financial year. As part of that, 4 studios are leaving Microsoft, and 1 may be sold or closed if it doesn't find a buyer.
Well, Microsoft cut, a total of like 5,000 people or something the other day?
Yeah.
They're not doing well.
Let's see here. Has offered a follow-up comment regarding the layoffs. Also, Sharma has a follow-up comment, further explain how the company got to where it is today, as Xbox cut 16,000 employees with another 1,600 following in the year ahead. She says, in order to grow, we made a bunch of bets, and as we did that, we inherently didn't focus on the core business.
What bets did they make? They just doubled the price of Game Pass. They took half the games off of Game Pass.
I think it's the Game Pass bet, and then gobbling up all these studios.
I think Game Pass itself was a horrible bet to begin with.
I agree. I think Sony does it pretty well. I mean, it has a select few games you can
right. They
download, but they don't put their first party.
Yeah, they don't make it their whole thing.
Yeah.
I think Microsoft and then Xbox saw the Netflix model in 2019, 2020, got really spooked that they were doing it the ancient way where you purchase games and then just cannibalized all their own business.
Yeah.
And it wasn't making money. There wasn't even that much good stuff on it. And I think people bailed because they did not have any of their first parties hadn't been delivering. There had been no Halo. There had been no...
And also just, it's not one thing. It's a lot of things. You just have these ballooning prices and ballooning times between games and people trying to follow trends like live service. And it's been...
Well, and Microsoft itself is becoming just sort of a dinosaur. I mean, they're getting a little bit left behind. They're the old guard in the computer world, as people move to tablet, Apple, iPod.
She continued referencing the same hardware component crisis reset memo, a healthy Xbox could weather the shock of the hardware crisis. With an unhealthy Xbox, it becomes really challenging, and it accelerates a lot of changes we need to make. I think our core has to be healthy, and that will be necessary but not sufficient.
Oh, I love Xbox, but it was easily on the decline before the RAM crisis and stuff.
The
consoles in general, right? Like,
well, I feel like Nintendo has been on the up since the Switch came out.
Nintendo is in a separate category,
yes,
and it's a little weird. But PlayStation and Xbox have been struggling to some regard.
Yes,
right?
I think
like
people have been drawn more to PC. I mean, the last year or two.
Not even
aside.
just PC, but just playing the same game.
Right.
You know,
live service has made it to where you don't need a new console every couple of years because you're playing the same game that does not need to be like graphically updated.
Right.
And as we know, the last few years, every single developer and console went hard into live service, so that was all the games for a while.
Right.
Thanks, Fortnite. I actually love Fortnite.
It's kind of Fortnite.
Yeah.
But it's Fortnite plus the cost and the economy, and it's it's a lot of things. It's not.
It just feels like a lot of decisions in the gaming world the last decade have been made. Maybe even longer than that. Like, I feel like in the 90s and early 2000s, the gaming world was forging their own path and kind of creating new technologies and stuff. It feels like the last 10 or 15 years, it's all been trend following. It's all been, they're doing live service, we're doing live service.
It's just so funny because it's trend following, but like by the time the product comes out, the trend is over.
Yeah. Like, every company has a live service game now.
and it's half-baked.
Yes. They're, look at
like, it's like an early access version of something that it may have good bones, but like, no one's going to pay fucking $40 for it.
The executives rushed it out and were like, we don't care if it's bare bones, just get it out because we want people paying for cosmetics. Like, Sony is a gaming juggernaut. They should have been able to make a great live service game. Instead, they put out a game that was shut down after 2 weeks.
Yeah, or just like something where they can let it breathe. They're not worried about or find an audience. It's not all about shareholders and how much revenue you're getting on profit. I mean, like,
which is
look at, I guess, I don't know if they're indie studios technically, but like look at, No Man's Sky.
That's what I was going to say.
Look at Cyberpunk,
all these indie studios, I almost said India. Yikes. All these indie studios put out great content because they're not terrified of executives breathing down their neck about profit. Like, they're trying to turn a profit, but they care about the quality of the game.
Making a good game. Like, it's about like making a game that that's going to resonate with people, that people are going to play. Right. And then profit comes from that. You
exactly.
know? Like, you look at a game like freaking Mecha Chameleon or something like that. Like,
foreshadowing.
$6. Right. But like, that's not a AAA game.
Right.
But how many copies have they sold?
The idea of the AAA game, I think, is becoming an antiquated.
Yeah.
Like, when was the last good AAA game? Like,
I mean, like what do you consider a AAA game?
That's the thing. I don't really even know. Like, there's so many in-betweens of... Because in the 90s, the technology needed to make games was so specialized. Either you were at a big game company and you made them, or you didn't. Now, a lot of people can just pick up a computer and make a game, and then there's a lot of people in between.
Because I mean, Death Stranding 2, you could argue, like, or even Clair Obscur, but those are those independent studios? Those are independent studios.
I wouldn't count.
Clair Obscur was pretty small.
Yeah,
that was indie for sure.
Yeah, it's indie. I mean, that's a AAA game.
Yeah,
I would call Death Stranding.
I mean, Baldur's Gate, Larian Studios,
a AAA. Yeah, but is that indie? I mean, it's a
Resident Evil. I mean, the newest Resident Evil was really was quite a success.
I guess you would have to say though American studio, because I think the Japanese studios have been doing pretty well. Yeah,
well, Larian, I know Larian's European, but it's like this smaller, almost middle, like small to mid-sized studio that folks come from these larger corporations and these larger studios and then spin off and make their own thing. Yeah. Those are the ones that are succeeding.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're putting love into the game and they're getting out of that whole,
they have
like,
the passion.
oh, we're just trying to make a profit. Yeah.
Right. They've got the passion, but they've also got the experience and the equipment. And that makes for a good combo.
Yeah. And I guess when you say AAA, what I always think like the Sony, first party games, but those are kind of their own deal too.
I think of EA.
Yeah, EA, Activision,
Blizzard, all of those.
Ubisoft.
Well, those were the giants originally,
they were,
right? Like that, you had to get funding and publishing to make a game in the first place because there was a physical disc. You needed to make physical media to ship out a game. Now I can boot up Unity tonight and crap something out in 2 hours and it'll be garbage and I can throw it on the Steam for
anyone could buy it.
Yeah. The companies that are leaving Xbox, and I will say, I think the silver lining here is that they gave these companies a chance to either become independent or be sold elsewhere.
Yeah, they didn't just axe them, which is good. Because they can keep all their IP, I assume.
Double Fine is becoming independent again. Nice. Compulsion Games becomes independent. Ninja Theory has new ownership.
What did Compulsion do?
What did these studios do?
So
Double Fine did a lot of... what did they do? The Yarn game, the little Yarn guy, right? And they did Psychonauts.
Undead Labs did State of Decay 3. Arcane Studios is still up in the air. Arcane did like Prey and Dishonored.
Okay. Dude, I love Dishonored.
Yeah.
Double Fine did Psychonauts.
Yeah, right? Double Fine is Psychonauts. They do a lot of those
kind of kooky,
sort of adventure games, I would call them.
Cartoony, kind of leaning.
Let me see here. I believe Ninja Theory is Senua's Sacrifice.
Yeah.
And Compulsion Games at South of Midnight.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so it'd be nice for these to be independent again.
Yeah, definitely. And, Double Fine's kind of a darling of the industry. They've been around forever. Did they do... the Jack Black heavy metal game. What's it called?
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend, yeah.
That's such a good game.
Yeah. That's a Zach game, definitely, I think.
My brother got every achievement in that.
Oh, hell yeah. Zane. This one goes out to Zane.
Hey, Zane.
Well, that's sad for Xbox.
It is. Let me see. Is there anything else about
How do we feel
story?
about Asha Shawarma?
I think she's just
I think she's undoing a lot of the shitty stuff that they did before, but is also implementing a lot of...
She says Xbox margins are 3 to 10 times lower than comparable game businesses. Comparable.
Thank you.
What are the game businesses that she's comparing this to?
We're going to need some evidence, empirical evidence. Is she referencing indie studios where two guys...
I don't know.
Team Cherry, two guys put together Hollow Knight, and then their margins are...
I know she has a whole letter. Do you want me to read the whole letter?
Read it like she would read it, though.
Oh, what does that mean?
I think you know.
I don't know. Gotta explain that.
Here, let me do it.
Well, let me find the news article. 1, 2... Okay. Here it is. So here... is layoffs everywhere, blah blah blah.
That's what she said?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Layoffs everywhere.
Subject to resetting
It's not how she sounds.
No, stop.
It's not how she sounds.
We are beginning the most significant restructure in Xbox history.
Fine, I'll take that.
After careful consideration, I've made the difficult decision to reduce our team by approximately 3,200 throughout fiscal year 27. This will include approximately 1,600 role eliminations today, and in addition, 4 studios will leave Xbox. Also, do you notice the new branding of Xbox? Full caps?
Full caps.
to new management. I recognize that a year-long
just do it regular.
restructuring creates additional changes. Unfortunately, it's not possible to make all the necessary changes in a single day. I wanted to be direct about the scale. I know this is painful, but these changes will directly affect people who have poured their creativity into building Xbox. Many joined us through acquisitions, while others were recruited here or sought us out because they loved this industry and loved Xbox. Today's decisions do not reflect their talent or dedication. Our business today is not healthy. We are operating at margins that are 3 to 10 times lower than comparable platform and publishing businesses. We entered Gen 9 with a smaller initial base and higher cost structure. To grow, we bet on Game Pass, multi-platform, and broader portfolio content. While those businesses have been creating meaningful value, they did not grow at the pace we expected. As happened, our core business weakened, and we added more teams, more investment, more time hoping for a better outcome. And with the industry now facing one of the most severe hardware crisis reset in history, with reset Xbox. Gee, this is long. I'm not reading this whole thing.
It's long. Keep going with the New Zealand accent.
And the very last paragraph says, I want Xbox to be one of the few companies that entertains more than 1 billion people, each day. She wants 1 billion people logging on. And gives everyone the opportunity to create and connect. I know we can achieve this goal. Xbox has many of the most beloved franchises in entertainment history, such as Halo.
Gears of War.
What? Which one?
Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Ratchet and Clank. No.
Banjo-Kazooie. She said most beloved.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Xbox did not make Banjo-Kazooie.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. They have Rare. No mention of Rare.
Does Microsoft own Rare right now?
Yeah, they own Rare. They've owned it forever.
So those two franchises. I know we can achieve this goal. History, talented studios around the world. We will return to growth in 2027. History is full of
Call of Duty is Xbox now.
It's not in house though. It's in the house.
Fable
in the living room.
Fable.
Yeah.
Forza. Yeah.
Is Fable one of the most beloved franchises in gaming history, though?
Yeah, I'd say.
I feel like people like it, but if you ask most...
Fable, I think, it would be in a top 50 franchise.
I feel like you could hit the street... I know you hate this analogy. I feel like you could hit the street, walk down Greenville, ask people about Halo, they're going to say yes. Ask people about Forza, most of them are going to say yes. I feel like most of them would not know...
Forza over Fable?
Yeah. I think Forza is a very kind of normie game.
Yeah. I just don't know anyone who plays racing games.
Well, I mean, what was the last time a Fable game came out? 12 years ago?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying more. I think they'd be comparable.
History is full of companies that mistake longevity for inevitability. We will not be one of them. Signed, Asha Sharma.
That's not how she sounds at all.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you become a voice actor?
Duke Nukem?
That industry is dead.
Wow.
Is Duke Nukem in-house at the box?
I don't think it exists.
That predated Xbox.
It came Ed and Eddie's Misadventures.
Halo, Forza, and Ed and Eddie's Misadventure. Anyway, we spent a lot of time
Fallout, or I guess Bethesda stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't count something.
All right.
Absorbed.
We need to change course, Bethesda boss tells the staff of the company.
Is this a directive from Microsoft?
Yes. So boss Bethesda has told staff the company must now focus on its strongest franchises amid sweeping layoffs.
Wait, say it like Todd Howard.
Today, Microsoft announces 3,200 staff are set to lose their jobs at Microsoft the current financial year. With 1,600 of these layoffs happening today, July 6th, in an email sent to the staff, Xbox CEO Asha Sharma calls it the most significant structure in Xbox history.
Hold on.
So he just read from the letter.
Let me find what the actual meat of this.
Ugh.
The meat. Do
you grab the... Do you grab the skin and move it on the meat, or do you move your hand over the skin? Aaron and I were talking about this the other day.
Of what?
Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about? Let me pull up my notes I wrote. So, okay. Pretty much, they're now prioritizing their big franchise, including Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Doom, Wolfenstein, and Quake.
What were they doing before? Those are their only games.
Starfield.
I think you actually might be right there.
Yeah,
putting everything into Starfield.
Stop doing
stuff
for Starfield.
It sucked. Did you play Starfield?
Skyrim Remastered. I played quite a bit of it. Probably I'd say I probably put about 30, 40 hours into it.
Really?
No, like me.
Okay.
I couldn't get past like 10 or 20. It was just so samey everywhere you went.
It was. I really, really like sci-fi, like space stuff.
Yeah,
so
it looked cool.
It was cool going to different planets and things like that. But at the same time, could I have been playing something like No Man's Sky or, whatever. But it kept me
Mario Galaxy
occupied for a little bit.
Yeah,
I've never played Mario Galaxy.
Are you serious? Mario Galaxy 2 is considered the
best
greatest.
time ever. They have it on Switch too.
Never played Galaxy or Sunshine.
Ooh.
Galaxy 2 is considered by a lot of people to be the greatest
best
game
Mario.
ever. No,
Yeah.
I think
Or the greatest game.
one of the top 5 games ever made. It
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Does it age well though?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Does my
definitely.
TikTok brain
It does age
No,
well.
those
Will it
age
accept
very
it?
well.
It's
I mean, even like, and I don't know how much this does for you, but my friend bought his son, like he's like 7-year-old son.
Okay, I'm 35. But
Two.
yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. But like, he loves it, like it's a new game.
It's
you
just
know?
it's like gaming distilled down to its best core elements. It's great.
I think it's just fun. It's just kind of funny how someone can buy a Nintendo game from 20 years ago and it still holds up. So well.
Just the quality.
Yeah.
It just shows what a good game is.
Obsidian will shift to Fallout. So
they're gonna-
Obsidian is pivoting the development to a new Fallout game. An avowed sequel was reportedly in the works and canceled. And Josh
see
Sawyer, who wrote
I've been sick.
New Vegas, is going to be working on
I don't
this.
think Avowed did well enough to
No.
warrant a sequel.
Obsidian reportedly lost around 25% of its workforce as well.
Connor enjoyed it, but I heard it was not super great. I love Pillars of Eternity, but Avowed just didn't hold up.
Okay, we kind of mentioned this, or you mentioned this when talking about Double Fine and Compulsion, but they are going to keep their franchises. So
Okay,
Double
good.
Fine is keeping Psychonauts, Compulsion keeps South of Midnight.
All right.
Neither studio is being shut down, both become independent.
So we're kind of-
It's not good when thousands of people lose their jobs, but I am glad this isn't just let's buy all these studios and close them.
We're kind of having a return to form a little bit, where like Microsoft gobbled up all these studios that
Yeah.
didn't need to be gobbled up, and now they're spitting back out. Because obviously the money that Microsoft was supposed to supply to them to make good games did not work. And they can just be on their own now.
Correct.
It also, like, how much did Microsoft stakeholders and directors have their hands in the mix,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Mhm,
Like,
yeah.
where, like, that sucks out the creative mojo. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
what if this is a gaming renaissance, right?
Yeah,
We got
right.
Friendslop, we got all this other stuff that's coming out. We have all these other games and all these indie studios and smaller studios that are coming up. Like, you know, you got Jeff Kaplan's from Blizzard's Kitsuniyama, or
I
I
didn't know
can never
about
pronounce that word. Yeah, where he's basically making, and some other Blizzard heads, like, and stuff like that from the Overwatch team, making basically a Red Dead meets Rust game, survival game,
I'm in.
where you're going around. It's called, I think it's The Legend of California, and it's just an island of California, but it's I don't, it's pretty wild looking. And then you have folks like, and I'm just pretty familiar with like Blizzard, but Ben Brode from the Hearthstone team making Marvel Snap, things like that, getting more into Magic the Gathering and stuff too. Like, those games have been like big hits. You have, you know, other folks too that have been spinning off from these companies, and these are people that have been at those companies for decades that are getting laid off, and they're like, we have so much time and effort that we could just pour into something else that we love, make their own studio, and people are going to get behind it, and they're going to, you know, say goodbye to the corporate gaming giants. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, is that Do you feel like
I think
folks are starting to stray away from these like giant gaming
absolutely.
studios
Yeah,
anyways?
They've shown that it doesn't change anything, and if it does, it changes it for the worse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, getting bought by Microsoft does not equal...
Or play Sony. You know?
or anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get what their thinking is. Like, if I was a giant company and I saw a game studio that was very successful and I bought it, I wouldn't change a thing. Like, why would you want to change up a good formula? Like, I would just throw more money at it, maybe, and be like, keep doing what you're doing, keep the same people.
You're not thinking about ego and
shareholders.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I don't
And
care
competition, right? Like if I buy them, they're not a competitor anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's true. We don't care.
line needs to go up.
yeah.
Like, there's no need to make a good game when we, aren't losing sales to them anymore. Could have been the line of thinking.
Yeah.
Well, on that, Xbox may make more game console exclusives. So make more of their games console exclusives.
Do you think Xbox at some point will get just spun out? Like, Microsoft will just
That's the rumor.
chop it off?
I mean, that's the thought. That people have speculated that.
I thought they were going to merge into like a PC gaming type of console environment, like almost like a Steam competitor of sorts.
I think that's kind of
Where,
what they
like-
wanted Game Pass to be.
Well,
You mean
but
like
Steam
hardware?
didn't have I was thinking like, okay, the console itself is a dying concept, right? You have the Switch that's working because it's also a handheld. The Steam Deck's doing fairly well for the most part, in my opinion, at least. Like, I know hardware-wise, costs are going up for both of those, but when you have a standalone console, what is that at the end of the day? It's a pre-built computer that is designed to do one thing, which is gaming. And you have all these other folks that are just like, oh, I'm a PC gamer, or I just play games or something like that, right? Like on my PC or whatever. And then how do you market your console at that point, right? You kind of like what the Steam box came out or whatever that was. It was kind of a flop because of just prices going up. But like, I thought they were going to kind of bridge that gap where it's like, well, we can have the best of both worlds, PC and console gaming, and then we'll just upgrade this pre-built machine every so often. So these folks don't need to buy a PC.
I think that's the idea. It's like because like I don't like building a PC. I don't have to worry about upgrading parts. I don't have to worry about putting shit together and it doesn't work. Like, it's nice to be able to buy something that is literally built for what I'm doing and is optimized for their specific games. And we're also leaving out PlayStation here. I think the PlayStation sales are not
they're
down.
good.
Like, they're fantastic right now.
They're dealing with the same shit everyone else is dealing with, but they're the number one sales.
Yeah. Like,
they have a brand and they have not community, but they have, a player base that's loyal. Like, I like playing my games on PlayStation because I grew up playing console games. I like knowing everything's there. I like having the little PlayStation trophies pop up, So, like, I do like playing on PC sometimes, but it's like my PC's old. I need to get a new PC. I don't want to play games on that PC. I'd rather, I know it's going to work on PlayStation. So there are people like me like that, but like it's probably not.
And Zach, I will say, I agree with you with your points. I do feel you're in a very PC-centric circle, and it may feel like it's all PC, but I feel like consoles, especially with kids, and
like, I have a bunch of my college friends are very much like PlayStation, and what am I going to get the kid?
Well, also, like, I know you can hook a PC up to a TV.
Yeah.
It's just not the same. I like having something I can sit on the couch and just kind of hit one button and it's like going already.
But I think
it is. Like I have a
But I think to your point though, they are becoming about the same price as a PC.
Yeah,
though.
it's
becoming so that easy to entry is now becoming a lot less simple.
Yeah. And this is all. I think, Zach, what you were talking about the Xbox kind of merging into a PC-style thing, I think was the plan. And a lot of gaming plans have been ruined by the RAM crisis. I think that no longer would be feasible. And I think we'll just have to weather this AI storm until something changes. quantum computing. I don't know.
End of the world.
Or end of the world.
Maybe we get that.
Yeah, or
kill
just
Jeff
some
Bezos.
smaller company comes in that's not NVIDIA and starts making graphics cards.
But either way, games are here to stay.
Like Elder Scrolls 6, which is still at least 2 years away.
Is that what they said?
Yep.
God damn it.
Bethesda Studios.
I'll believe it when I see it.
On Elder Scrolls 6.
They've been saying 2 years away. Well, I guess that still holds true. If they say at least 2 years away, they can just say that indefinitely.
Development has accelerated since Starfield shipped, but has remained.
Okay, good. So is that what they've just been
Yeah,
doing?
no shit.
15 fucking years?
Well, I mean, how many teams do they have in like Bethesda proper? Because I mean, they did Fallout 4, right?
It used to just be Fallout, Elder Scrolls.
And then they worked on Fallout.
They had Fallout 76, which was God, dude. I tried to play that after the first season of Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh my God, was that garbage?
Dude, it has
Alyssa,
a very dedicated base, though.
And I don't understand why.
I don't get it either. It's
like we tried to play it, and my spouse literally was like, she freaking refunded it. Like she was like, I can't play this game. This is the worst game I've ever played. It was so glitchy. It was just like, and I'm like, this is going to be awesome. No,
I have a friend who likes it, and he's the exact type of person that would like.
It's a very
like that.
specific kind of like autistic gameplay.
Oh, he's extremely autistic.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Kirk also liked it.
Yeah, there you go. They could be friends.
Yeah, like what else does Bethesda have? Like they have like 2 or 3.
Well, I mean, they got. Bethesda proper is Fallout and
yeah, but even
Elder
like
Scrolls. But I mean, they got Wolfenstein, Quake.
Bethesda was just Elder Scrolls for a while. They bought Fallout. They bought Wolfenstein. They bought Quake.
Well, Wolfenstein is id.
But those games are just like kind of. I think they were good during the age that they came out in, like Skyrim, Fallout 3. Like those were the golden ages, Oblivion, like all those things. But like you play those games now and you're like, okay, yeah, like they were a little bit ahead of the time at the time that they came out, but like they've aged
now,
not great, right?
Skyrim
and it's kind of like, what do they do now? I don't know.
Like
has Skyrim held up?
I play it every other year. I play through the campaign.
I played it a few years ago for the first time, like not that long ago, but not that long ago. And I thought it was fantastic still.
It still has such charm. There's something charming about it that just holds, that like Starfield was just completely devoid of.
And I will say, I did enjoy Fallout 4.
Oh, I did too. I enjoyed it tremendously. I
did. I beat it.
Yeah.
I learned the map of Boston like the back of my hand. And then when I went on a trip there, I was like, oh, I already know all this stuff.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, you're like, dude, I knew where everything was.
Yeah.
And then when I went to Tamriel, I was like, oh my God, I'm in Whiterun. I know exactly where to go. Do you get to the Cloud District often, by the way, Trey? What am I saying? Of course you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a new Elder Scrolls looks like with this Bethesda team.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not super confident. Like, it just...
They've been working on it so long. It's got to be good. That's the only explanation.
I guess if it's not a new IP... But I had a lot of hope for Starfield, I guess, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know.
But, like, Elder Scrolls is... Bethesda exists because of Elder Scrolls. I watched a video about the origins of Bethesda and how it was kind of built as a team to build Elder Scrolls, and that's like they have such love for that franchise, Todd especially, that I have confidence that they'll do it right.
I hope so.
Me too.
I really do.
Because I'm going to kill you if it's not out.
That's fine.
Within 1 year.
PlayStation pushes for an all-digital future, raising concerns. So, they did announce that they're planning on doing all...
Didn't we talk about this
digital? We did. But they have... analysts have said that even with the vocal outrage, they're not going to go back on it.
Why would they?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't blame them. But they don't need to be producing discs and shipping them out and making plastic waste and melting petroleum down and charging more.
I guess they need... You know what? If they're going to do it this way, they need to figure out a way to incorporate digital ownership.
Yes, they do. There needs to be some sort of NFT style system.
Something where...
They can't take it away.
Right.
Maybe you could print out the game,
Yeah. It's different than movies. I'm a little more fine. I don't know, Zach, what's your opinion on because you're mostly PC, so what's your opinion on...
so he's a big physical because he's putting the discs in the PC.
Right, yeah. What's your opinion of physical games?
A lot of floppy disk and stuff too.
Yeah, floppy.
Well, like, what's my opinion in terms of what?
Like, do you think
Are you sad that physical media is going away, or you don't care and you're glad it's all digital? I tried to care for a while, and I don't care.
I think it's physical now isn't the same as physical then. You know what I mean? So, like, it's still a disc that you put it in, you still got to download. Like, I remember even at the end days of, like, GameStop where I'm like, put in a disc and it's like, you need to still download 10 gigabytes of, like, like, whatever. And it's like, damn, I still can't play this. It's going to take me an hour to download this shit, and I can't play it offline. Like, it's a joke. Like, the only true physical games I really feel like are something like, from 3D or 3DS or some of the OG like Switch games. But like, even so, half the games on my Switch I can't play on the airplane. You know what I mean? Like, it's everything is connected to some sort of server and it's being hosted somewhere else, which is cool for other like international folks who may not have as much financial sway as like the Western audience, right? But like, it's more accessible because now they're streaming from some sort of data center or some server center or something like that, right? That can host that stuff, and they don't have to buy a really strong computer to do it or a console. They can run it on some older one, but at the same time, it's just like, what am I getting, right? Like, there's been a resurgence with vinyl records. There's been a resurgence with DVDs and Blu-rays and all these
VHS
things, right?
now. Like, people are making VHSs, for movies. I mean, it's very niche, but
But like, it's a physical media. Like, we couldn't, like, I went to Seattle recently, and I was staying up there with some friends, and we really wanted to watch The Mummy, the first movie.
Yeah, definitely.
And we were like, we couldn't find it streaming anywhere. And we found it, I think, like one streaming service. We would have to pay some stupid amount.
Yeah.
And we just found it at a, like a reseller, like Blu-ray disc. And we just picked it up. And then after we watched all the like bonus content and all that stuff, like, given I'm a little different, like, I want to watch those things. Not everyone wants to watch the behind the scenes stuff. I think, you two are probably in the same vein, but like, there was a lot of folks who don't want that. But at the same time, it's like, now I have The Mummy and I can watch it at any point I want. And it's the same price as like renting it from Amazon Prime or something like that.
I ran into that a few years ago looking for 28 Days Later before they had it. They took it off of all streaming, and they hadn't printed the DVD in forever, and it was like a year until the new one was coming out. There was literally no way to watch it, and the only way was piracy, which I wouldn't do.
There's justifiable piracy.
No, I would never do that, Trey.
Oh, okay.
I would never steal from a corporation.
Okay. Well, that's good. You wouldn't buy a game.
You wouldn't download a
game.
You download a horse.
Wouldn't download a house.
Over 90% of IGN's audience do not want an all-digital gaming future, but PlayStation is unlikely to U-turn.
All right. Let's rip through these stories.
I think we're good.
Those are the fattest stories.
There's fat stories. There's also a fat one. Marvel Rivals fans are debating if Captain America's bulge actually got nerfed or is it just a visual illusion. So in a matter of days, players believe...
Dude, he's packing. You can select another hero down there.
Is this something you play, Marvel Rivals?
Yes. I love hero shooters.
It's like most of what you play, right?
Yeah. Overwatch, Deadlock.
Well, I mean, Marvel Rivals specifically.
Marvel Rivals.
The majority of your gaming these days?
No, I go through phases with hero shooters, I think. It was just Overwatch because I don't think anything else scratched the itch. Yeah. But after Marvel Rivals coming out, after Deadlock coming out, I go through phases where I'm like, oh, I'm bored of this one, and I go through, I go to Deadlock, then I get bored of that, and I go to Marvel, and then I go back. And I feel like they're all on a slightly different cadence to where, like, oh, new content comes out, like, there's something I can always kind of circle back to. But the new Marvel Rivals season is coming out this Friday, and they're completely
They've got Superman coming in.
Yeah, I'm looking at these pictures. This is ridiculously
The dog.
hard.
I know he looks erect.
Well, he does look erect.
Oh
What
yeah.
are you doing?
Show me that ass again.
That's
Who was the
Oh, they're all caked up. You just see
Yeah.
Venom's ass.
caked up.
Who's the yellow lady with the blonde hair? Show the picture.
Angela? Is she the one with like the?
Yeah.
No,
I can't.
the
see
camera's
this.
over here.
No, camera's here. Oh yeah, you're right.
No. What the fuck is?
Scroll down. You can't see the.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
Who is this?
Is this? Dude, this is. Oh, this is Black Cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
She's all caked
That's a
up.
different costume, I think. But oh yeah, she's packing in both departments.
Penis and buttocks.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, they know what they're doing,
Yeah,
especially with these swimsuits.
they know they're
They
horny.
know what they're
audience.
doing with Marvel Rivals. Okay. That's all for the news.
Thanks for the news,
But we
let's
do-
skip the Lego story.
What?
It's a deep dive. It's long, and honestly, it's not really even games related.
Okay. Well, I know Zach is the scoop on that.
Well, Zach wanted to talk a lot about a new game.
All right, let's talk about what we've been playing. What
First,
game?
Trey, what have you been playing?
Zero, but I'm about to get back.
Trey's going to play Alan Wake 2 tonight,
Maybe.
right?
Yeah, I'll stream it.
Not maybe.
Let's do it
You're
tonight.
going to play an hour
or
of
the
Alan
James
Wake.
Bond.
Or James Bond that I graciously purchased him for his birthday.
Does Alan Wake 2 come free with the purchase of an Xbox?
No, it does not.
Trey had to buy Alan Wake 2 with his own money.
I did. Well, yes, I bought this with my own money. I don't think I got the free version, which I'm glad I didn't. I kind of want to buy the physical version.
There's a free version?
No, on PlayStation Plus, it was free 1 month, but I don't think I think I bought it before that.
Okay.
Which I'm glad I did, because I like knowing I own it.
So you've been playing nothing.
Zero.
I've been playing
Zero.
nothing but Ball Pit.
Balls and pits.
Whenever I get locked into an indie game, I get fixated on, like,
I saw you with the spreadsheet.
I'm making a spreadsheet right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lock in because I want to figure out all the ball combos without looking it up. And so I'm eliminating, like, these two don't go together. These two I already have. These two, and so I'm finding which ones I have not comboed. And I'm
That's cool.
I
Okay.
got a whole Excel file.
because I just, like, when I played Tunic, I wanted to complete that whole book without looking anything up. I just get fixated on doing it. I don't know why. I just want to. Feels like I'm accomplishing something in my life for once, you know.
For once. By the way, I mean, you just got a whole new job. You're like Mr. Professional here. You've accomplished a lot.
I haven't accomplished that job though yet. Once I'm CEO, I'll feel like when I
Right.
did my Ball Pit spreadsheet.
I'm proud of you, though, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I've just been playing that. I am very close to finishing it. I might just finish it without finishing the ball combos,
Balls,
but I'm
yeah.
on the last area, whatever you want to call it, and you have to beat it with every single character to finish. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I've been playing. But Zach, what have you been playing?
I've been playing a lot of things. I have.
I think Zach muted himself.
Oh, there he is.
Alexa keeps telling me some reminders. So,
Oh.
Water the plants.
but water the plants, pay the credit card bill.
Every time I'm over there, the water the plants alarm goes off.
Oh, really?
Not once have I seen them get up and water the plants.
Wow. Those poor plants.
well, then we'll do it, and then we just don't tell it to like stop, and then it's just like shut up, and then just goes on every day around this time. So I've been playing a lot of things. I've been playing like Overwatch New Hero came out, Marvel Rivals,
New Dawn came out.
Dog City?
New Dawn came out, but they're reworking all the team ups and how the team ups abilities and the entire system works. Like it's a whole revamp, which is going to be pretty crazy. And then I played quite a bit of the finals this season. I love the finals; it's phenomenal.
What's the final?
And
I've
the
heard
finals
I've seen people love it.
is a shooter game that the same developer that did what was that Extraction game?
Lethal Company.
No, no, that's from Slop. No. Oh my god, I'm blanking. I can't even remember why.
Marathon?
No. No.
It was a friend slop extraction?
No, it was not friend slop. Not
okay.
one bit.
Not a single friend.
Wasn't Lethal Company?
Clue. The finals. Now I gotta know. I can't. Embark Studios. Embark Studios is known for Arc Raiders.
Oh, that was like the big one that came out, right?
Yeah. So the finals was actually on schedule to come out after Arc Raiders, but the finals was more of like a tech demo of sorts. And basically what happened is it just clicked and they just kind of went in on it. And it's great. I love it. I believe that Embark Studios has completely become masters of Unreal Engine 5. They know how to create a world that actually is destructible and all these things. And you have different classes like light, medium, and heavies, and they all do different things, right? Like light's going to zip around, medium's going to be kind of your mid-range, like just shooting guns or, healing someone. And then you have your heavies who's like, they got sledgehammers, they got RPGs and explosives and shields and, things like that. Super fun, but you're trying to put money into a cash box and then you're trying to steal the cash box so someone else put money into it. So it's just like, it's kind of King of the Hill, but there's a few different parties of 3 and it's super cool. Super cool.
Well, I'm excited for them to get bought up by Microsoft.
Yeah, absolutely. What else have I been playing? I beat Dave the Diver.
Ooh,
the base game.
Plus the DLC.
So I started playing the DLC. I started playing it.
It's a big Connor game.
Pretty good, but I think I got a little burnt out. I almost got every achievement in the base game, and
that'll do it.
It was just like, it was a lot. But what it takes a lot out of you. You're trying to do a lot of stuff. It's fun for a while, but then you start to not have as much fun with it. But what I've been playing a lot is Mecha Chameleon. And Mecha Chameleon...
New friend slop.
Phenomenal price point.
Trey,
and it's $6. It is $6.
I think I saw our Discord and then another friend Discord playing it at the same time.
Y'all had like...
Dude, we had
16
people at one point. So, okay. So let me just...
What is
so
this
I
game?
was
'Cause
also
I've seen some weird-ass screenshots.
You're a Muslim chameleon.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy. So Mecca, in Saudi Arabia, is... So I don't know why it's called Mecha Chameleon. I know the chameleon aspect is that you're paying yourself. I don't understand the mecha part. But it is basically a version of hide and seek. And you have folks who are hiding, and you have folks who are hunters. And the hunters are trying to find the folks who are hiding. And the folks who are hiding are trying to paint themselves to blend in with the environment. And there's a lot of different painting tools and stuff. But there's a lot of different game modes, too. You can do it to where it's kind of like, classic Halo infection rules where maybe there's 1 or 2 hunters at the beginning. And once they start to find folks, those people who are hiding turn into hunters and are also trying to find folks. Or I think the version we were doing was like you were in different teams. So it's like, there's the hunters team. It's a little bit larger. And then it's the hiding team. And, whichever team will win. If like the hunters find them all, they win. If, the other folks do.
Okay.
But there's a lot of base maps. But the cool part about it is that, there's a lot of cool parts about it. One of the coolest parts is it's really open in the Steam Workshop environment. So you can download any map. And then once you select it as like the host of the server that you're running, anyone else who's in the server just has to click the download button basically. And then you just go into the map. And so they have other maps, like they have the Peak Airport, or they have Dust from Counter-Strike, or they have an art gallery, like a bunch of stuff. I'm sure they do. That they have so many freaking maps, and it's phenomenal.
That's really cool.
And a lot of the friend slop games. So I was asking before this, I knew we were going to kind of talk about it a little bit. I was asking my spouse, like, what is she like about this game?
Mm-hmm.
And one is the sheer fact that I can have so many people playing this game.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we were playing with 16 people in the Discord server the other day. That was first day that we did like a full Discord server
Halo
game of it.
LAN party maximum. 4 consoles put together.
Exactly. Like, when we needed to do that for Lethal Company or anything else like that, we had to download mods to like change the player count, and it kind of broke the game. It wasn't made for that. It was designed more around 4 people. The game works, and I think different game modes, I think that's the beauty of it, is that there are different game modes I think that work better with more people, and there's better game modes that work for fewer people, right? The other aspect of it is that when you are dead, you can still kind of do stuff.
Yeah.
If you're an infection, you turn into a hunter. Because in Lethal Company, you die, you're just there. Like, you can talk to the other dead people, but like, that's it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing in Peak. You're just sitting around. In this game, I could go around and free cam and do some stuff. I could, become a hunter or some other things like that. And the rounds are pretty quick. They're all pretty timed. But one cool thing is essentially just the price point, right? They've sold a stupid amount of copies. I don't know the number. I don't know if someone wants to look it up, but it is a $6 game. And I have a quote here that I wrote down.
I heard they made $1 million, Trey.
Oh, they've sold multiple millions, I think.
The guy made $1 million.
Made $1 million.
So the cool part about this
15 million beating Mario Kart World.
Damn.
Lordy. Okay, so
50 million copies.
I think the price point is perfect. It's a $6 game, and the Peak co-creator, Nick Common,
I think I might have heard this. Yeah, go ahead.
He has a quote. It's a little wordy.
I think I've heard this, yeah.
I think it's actually pretty good. So he says, so Peak is also around a similar price point, right? And there's a lot of success around it, right? There's like a friend slop renaissance going on right now, and I think it's literally saving the gaming industry. And Nick said, we have this joke of like, how much is a game really? In a player's mind, what does it mean to spend $5?
Yeah.
Well, that's $5. But $6? Well, that's still $5. $4 is also kind of $5. $3 is $2. And $2 is basically free. So we've got these tiers. $12? That's $10. But $13 is $15. And we found that $8 is still $5. It doesn't become $10. But $7.99, that's $5, right? So $8 going to $5 is the biggest differential we could find in pricing. So we found it very optimal. And I think there's some truth to that.
Yeah,
it does. When you listen to that, it's like, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
It's just like, what can you do? Make a game, because that them selling that many copies, this isn't just the US, right? Mm-hmm. Like, this is worldwide, and it needs to be accessible to an international audience. Like, when I lived in Russia and I needed to buy a $60 game, dude, I was making like $20K a year or some shit. Yeah. My rent was like $300. That's like a large portion of my rent. Yeah. Like, I don't want to buy that game. So yeah, what do you do? So like, I really freaking enjoy this game. Even when I'm hiding, what am I still doing? I'm still painting myself. I'm perfecting my masterpiece of my body against this thing. And when people find you, they can either shoot you, or you can just start to run away and try to hide somewhere else. So it's just like, it's a fun freaking game. And there's mods on top of it. I highly recommend it. Spend the $6.
Okay.
DM me. I'll send you the $6.
Trey will save up for a few months.
I'm doing all right. I can.
Trey can put away $1 a month.
I just sent my cousin $20 because he's like, "Can I borrow $20?"
Nice.
So I did that.
You know,
Ask him to send you $6.
Yeah, $6. I'll do that.
You know who's got to be pissed about this is executives at Microsoft. This has made almost $100 million.
It's funny. Like I know I'm not trying to make everything about movies, but the same thing's kind of happening with like
Obsession,
Obsession Backrooms,
Black Rooms,
Black Rooms. I mean, it's in these CEOs don't know how to make heads and tails of it. They don't get it.
They don't get that making a quality product is how you make a lot of money.
Right.
They want to cheap.
There's a law of diminishing goods, right? Like there's a lot of diminishing goods when it comes to like Call of Duty or FIFA looking lifelike. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. If the game doesn't
what
play
means something is to be able to interact with all these little things. If I'm playing Deep Rock Galactic and I shoot a light and it moves around, but it's like low poly, that's cool. I'm interacting with the world. But if I'm in Call of Duty and I shoot a picture frame and it doesn't fall over because it's just like, just like built into the environment, like my immersion has been kind of lost.
Well, and these executives are going to see this. They're going to panic and be like, this is the new live service. We're going to get everyone on this. Copy this. They're going to copy all the wrong things.
You're going to see this in Fortnite.
They're going to make it super low poly just because that's how all the other ones are. They're not going to put any actual good game mechanics into it. They're going to charge $19 for it, and they're going to sell 10 copies. It's going to get concorded, and it's going to hopefully not ruin the friend swap genre. But they're probably going to do that.
But they haven't yet. But friend swap has been around for a while, right? Like, you got Lethal Company, you got Peak, you got like Valheim. I would maybe even throw into that category.
I would say Valheim is like the first, like is the beginning of friend swap.
Yes,
like 20 years ago.
It run in 2020. It was a little rough. But
I guess. What do you
speaking of, I think the full release comes out.
Oh yeah, true.
What do you consider friend swap versus just like a LAN party, like a Halo LAN party from back in the day?
If I can buy it for less than $20, I think there's a price point aspect.
I think it's if it's a game that doesn't really have. Well, Peak has an objective. If it's a game that is like purposefully
kind of a hangout,
like
you're interacting with each other.
Is the point. Like you couldn't play it on your own. Like I almost don't want to count Valheim because Valheim is fun on its own. Whereas like you couldn't the fun of Peak is not the mountain climbing, it's the dumb falling down the mountain with your friends. So I think
would Among Us be friend swap?
Yes, for sure. Okay. You know what? That is probably the beginning of the friend swap.
Yeah.
That is the first major.
That is 100% the friend swap.
Beginning.
And that game was actually out for a while, but it took 2020 and a few key streamers to just start playing it, and then it caught on, right? So, and again, price point, super cheap, super freaking cheap.
It's like, I can pay a quarter of the price and have hours of fun socializing, or I can go play Call of Duty and have people yell slurs at me for $70. It's like easy choice.
Yeah. Definitely.
They just want a fast, like these larger corporations just want a quick return on investment.
Yes. They don't give a shit how good the product is. They just want the money.
No, like I work in experience design and like UI and UX and stuff. And it's the same thing at these corporations. You have these like stakeholders who just want, we need to launch this product, or like we need to launch this website. And I'm like, well, we need to make it better for the user. And they're like, no. And then people start using it and it's ass. And it's like, because you made us cut corners the entire time. No one wants to use it. And now you're losing money. If you make the experience really good for a user, you make it memorable. If you make it fun, if you make it, like you meet the folks like where they're at, it may not, the return on investment may not be next month, but it will start to add up over time, right? And it ties back into the whole brand and stuff.
I feel like high-level executives forget the point of a company, the point of a business is to deliver a good or a service to a consumer. It is, you make money as a result of that, but you are there to provide something that people need. And I think that a lot of executives have lost sight of that, and they're like, we exist to just take money from people. Like, we're here to make money. We don't care how. We don't care what kind of crap people get. We just want to make the money. I heard a quote a while ago that someone was like, companies today feel bitter that they have to go through you to get your money, basically. Like, they feel resentful that they have to cater to you to get your money. And that it's never felt more like that than it does now, I feel like. And it's sad, Trey.
100%.
Let's go do some Twig. We only got one.
We have one.
Zach, this is This Week in Gaming, and then in parentheses, history. Connor gives us a release date and year, and then we have to guess what game it is. There's only one this week.
Only one.
Trey's going to run it. Well, let's see if we can get it.
July 7th, 2015.
2015. That is in the Xbox One, PS4
Almost 25
era.
years ago.
No, not even close. But it is almost 12 years ago.
Yeah.
2015. It's pre-Switch. So it's
Majora's Mask remastered on the 3DS.
Is that your guess?
I can give a
Fire Emblem.
Hold on, let me guess first. I'm gonna say. Oh, no, that was November. I'm gonna say Fallout 4.
I'll say this is a game in the vein of sort of what we've been talking about today.
Okay.
On the podcast.
We talked about two big things.
Well, just like a concept of a kind of game.
Okay. 2015.
Overwatch?
Oh, I'm going to say Super Smash Brothers 4.
No, it's not it.
Is it not?
Any more hints? Since it's just one.
Give me one more hint.
Vroom.
Okay. Oh, is this...
Say what?
Vroom.
Is this Mario Kart 8?
No.
Original edition?
Nope.
Damn. Well, that was my last guess.
Burnout Paradise.
No. It's Rocket League.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind
all
of
right.
Well, that's
Not
a little...
friend slot, but it's
That's not
a
friend slot.
small game that blew up.
Yes.
You
And
know?
it's
It
more
is a competitive game, and it has a
Yes.
ladder, but it has
Right.
a very, very dedicated competitive.
Oh yes. And that's a
scene,
game I feel
which
like,
Friendslop does not have. Friendslop has zero competition.
Yes, you cannot be...
I mean, maybe I guess Mecha Chameleon actually has a rank.
Yeah.
But
you're screaming, you're laughing, you're having fun.
I feel like too with Rocket League, even if you're bad at it, because I'm not good at it, but I still have a blast playing.
I have honestly never really had fun playing that game.
Really?
I've never been good
until
at it.
you get your ass kicked, and you're like, I'm horrible at this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn.
You're just like running around.
I didn't realize it's been 11 years since Rocket
11
League.
years, brother.
When my first year at 7-Eleven, we do like a gaming collab every summer, and that was the first one we did when I was there. This year, it's Forza.
Now it's emails.
Now I'm collaborating my fingers to the keyboard for
Yeah.
emails.
Look at you.
All right, before we go, we got to name Game of the Week. I'm going to nominate Garfield Kart for 3DS, which is still sitting plastic wrapped on my shelf that Adam gave me.
That's what I was going to recommend.
Yeah. Okay.
No, let me do a real one. Let me do Crash Team Racing.
Okay. We're doing Mecha Chameleon.
PPR.
For Zach,
For Zach.
But it's what we actually talked about.
Yeah.
It's never a serious pick.
Never a serious
For
pick.
Zach, we'll pick Mecha Chameleon.
Or whatever Zach wants.
Yeah, what are you
Zach,
nominating?
what do you want?
Let's see. I really want to play. Let's see. It's a game called Puss. PUSS, all caps,
Puss.
exclamation mark
Okay.
on my Steam library.
All right, this week's Game of the Week is officially Puss.
All right.
Well, Zach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Zach.
This was a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Well, can't believe we didn't get a visit from Mario.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
usually here. And
Yeah. Wait, Mario's coming? I've never
No,
been
we're
around
shutting
when
down the
he's-
show before Mario can get here.
You don't want to get sued.
Yeah. Shigeru will be at the house.
Yeah. What's his name?
Iwata?
No, Marionetti, or what's the last name?
Oh, Charles Martinet.
Charles Martinet will come in.
Woohoo! Open up!
Why did you fire me?
That's sad.
Yeah. It's sad.
Well, Zach, thanks again. We'll see you in a few years.
Yeah.
For our 15th anniversary. Trey will be approaching 50.
Yeah, I will.
I will have found a cure for aging. I'll be reverse approaching 20. Kind of like Rachel, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry?
Rachel Weintraub. She was aging backwards.
What movie is that?
She was given to the Shrike. And you don't. Thanks for joining us, Zach.
Thanks, Zach. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.